Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Shawnee,
Good morning, Detroit.
Shawnee B and me in the morning with KG, JB, and Damon today.
Shout out.
We gave Sean the day off today. He's getting
Did we give him the day off, or did
Yeah.
he just take it?
Yeah.
well, he needed it.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
He needed it. He's getting
I need
justice today.
Oh, yeah, he is getting justice.
Yeah.
He's
That's
getting
true.
his
Shout
and
out to
her-
him, man.
His and her massages, by the way. I'm Tom Mazaway, by the way, just in case I'm me. You didn't get it. Welcome in, guys. Who already ordered their #7 Tiger jersey?
I know a lot of people did.
JB ordered one already.
Yeah, he did. Saw the
That was
screenshot,
not-
man.
That was not me. All right, I was
That was not me.
You
That was
will order
just
one.
That was secretly JB.
I was just posting it because I thought it was funny.
It was. I saw that thing.
You did that shit, JB.
I saw that. Man,
Not yet.
I already have a #7 Tiger jersey. I want you guys to know that. I wore it years ago. Where was I on? I was on right before it changed to the ticket. It was one of what wavelength? It was WXYZ on the AM dial,
Yeah.
and we got to go to. It was me, Mark Spindler, and John Lund. We got to go to fantasy camp, Tigers fantasy camp. So we all picked a number. Pudge was on the team. I picked 7, so it's got Mazaway on the back and a 7 because you got to wear your own uniform and stuff, which was fun as hell. So I might be breaking that out again. How about that? It was a road one too. It's a road Tigers jersey.
Okay.
So it's the gray with the Detroit script on it.
You know, with your last name being Mazaway, people going to think it's a rip-off jersey, but it's all good. You know, McGonigal, Mazaway, you know.
Exactly.
It's all good. But, nah, man, what a day by
Wow.
that kid. His name is Kevin F.M. McGonigal,
How about
and we
it?
better get used to it, bro. What a debut.
Hey, 8-2 yesterday. It was never in doubt.
No.
They beat a good team.
The Padres, man.
Beat the Pods.
Justin
in San
was
Diego.
in the building, man.
How about it?
Yeah.
How about it? And hats off again to the 2-time Cy Young champ, the winner himself,
Only 6 innings?
Tarek Skubal.
Why didn't he go 7?
Because he went 74. Yeah, 74. Remember yesterday I said we were doing a promo.
Yeah.
And I said over under 70 pitches.
You did say that.
I
Holy
said
shit.
under.
You did say
So
that.
he went over 74 pitches yesterday. You don't need him. It's up 8-0.
No,
He's fine.
yeah.
No, you really did.
You give Scuba run support, it's auto dub.
And
so.
everyone's on a pitch count in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, every single pitcher. And you saw what happened to Paul Skeens. If you missed it,
Man.
he got 2 outs. But the guy that blew that game for him was O'Neal Cruz, dropping 2 balls in center field. The Mets score 5. Poor Livy Dunn is just sitting down at Citi Field, and her husband or her boyfriend's walking off the field already. He got 2/3 of an inning, gave up 5 runs.
Cruz, that's where he wears sunglasses.
I mean, come on,
You
O'Neal.
gotta wear sunglasses.
What are you
Same
doing?
thing. Yeah.
What are you doing? Anyway,
Crazy.
we're not here to talk about the Pirates. We're talking about the Tigers.
The
Phenomenal
undefeated
day,
Tigers.
guys. Phenomenal day. We also talked about yesterday. I said to you, Dylan Dingler is the best homegrown catcher that the Tigers have had since Lance Parrish.
Wow.
And
Big comp.
he's going to prove it.
Yeah.
Home run yesterday, first one of the year for the Tigers. What do you have? 3 RBIs as well. And they get win number 1. and they are all alone in the Central. Everyone else lost. So they've got a 1-game lead.
Hopefully it's a lot of that this year.
Magic number is 161 now. That's the magic number.
No, Dylan Dingler, absolutely amazing. For him to have that kind of power at the catcher position, I think that changes a lot of things for this Tigers team. And I said it on the Tigers post game yesterday. Shout out to everybody that participated in that. That was a good time, man. I had a real good time with the boys. But
me too.
Dylan Dingler is the most slept on Tiger, period, point blank. Like, this kid he could be our next star in the making. I know we all focused on McGonigal right now, and rightfully so. The kid was fucking amazing. But don't forget about Dylan Dingler, man, and him going out there yesterday kind of proving like, yeah, last year wasn't a fluke. I'm going to be here. I hope to see a lot more of that from him and more home runs.
Amen, man.
Yeah.
4 hits for this young Tiger. First time that's happened on opening day since you go back to Billy Bean in 1987.
Wow.
And a great debut. A rookie that came up. Omar Infante was the last guy to come up and start a game right out of AAA. This kid didn't even play AAA. Played AA ball.
Yep.
Had a great spring. They could not send him down. He was batting 6th yesterday. You think they might move him up in the lineup a little bit?
Eventually,
Or do you think that lineup worked pretty good yesterday?
I mean, it did work good yesterday, but we all know A.J. Hinch is very matchup dependent.
Yeah.
But if this kid continues to rake like he did yesterday, and guys, of course, we can't expect what he did yesterday every single day, but I expect him to be the leadoff hitter before before the summer really kicks in.
They really don't have a leadoff hitter.
They don't.
On this team.
They don't. And Kerry Carpenter, he struggled a little bit yesterday. You expect him to get back on track, but I think that McGonigal is made for that role if he can continue to go out there and hit the pitches. And what's impressive about him is and shout out to Scott Bentley, Locked On Tigers. I picked this up from him this morning. If you look at all the at-bats that McGonigal had and all the pitches that he had, a lot of pitchers with young guys, they like to throw, high velocity, high in the zone pitches because it's an adjustment for younger hitters at the MLB level. All of his hits came from the high cheese yesterday.
Yeah.
So this kid is he ain't nothing to mess with. He's confident.
First pitch.
He oozes it, the doubles, the RBIs he drove in. This kid is confident, man, and I think that's going to go a long way, but we need more of that.
4 hits, 2 doubles, 2 RBI for Kevin McGonigal, and he got into that second base. I thought they were going to get him, but he slid on in there. Tatis threw that ball in.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to get him, but he got up, and he looks like he's been playing already.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid, he oozes baseball. And unfortunately, I watched the Dodger game a little bit last night in between basketball. And they do what they do. And
of course.
First of all, can we do – this is so –
Here we go. The Maz rant. The Maz Dodgers rant.
I hate
Maz, you don't get it, man.
No, I hate that. I want to use a word that I used to use back in the day when I was a kid, but I won't.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Oh, I think I know what word
it's so.
They're bringing that word back, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
They are bringing it back.
They're so speaking. I hate them. Yes. They win. I don't want to talk about them. Yankees won the night before. Mets won yesterday, beat the Pirates. But I'm so happy to hear. You got Daniela Bruce with him?
Oh yeah, I got him.
All right, let's put KG on the screen with him. Here's Kevin McGonigal, and after his first game, 4 hits, 2 RBI. Welcome to the Tigers,
man.
When you think about your debut as a kid, in comparison to what happened today, how did that live up to all of the imaginations that you had?
The biggest thing was, I dreamed of this, and it hit me right when that flyover before the game. And it's hard to put into words, but I was just very happy I, did what I had to do to help this team win today, and I'm looking forward to do that all season.
How does it feel? You're standing out there, the helicopters are flying over.
It's, like I said, it was a dream my whole life, and I'm living in it right now, and I'm still taking it all in. It's the first time I played in front of all these people, and, I'm just happy, it went well for us today.
What made you so confident to swing at the first major league pitch that you saw?
I'm an aggressive hitter, so I knew I was going to get something firm up, so I was looking up against him, and he gave me a cutter up and in, and I was able to turn on it.
You heard me talk about the way you got to celebrate with your teammates. The excitement in the dugout was reached the level of the excitement that you had running the bases. How has this team embraced you?
They've been great. Everyone's been, right by my side. If I have any questions, everyone's telling me to go to them, and this is the team to be on right now, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy I get to share this with these guys and go out and go to war with everyone.
Which teammate was the most excited?
Raj. Raj definitely was.
That's not surprising to me at all. And just one more for you.
Yep.
Your mom was phenomenal, by the way, but debuts are just as much for family as they are for players. What have they meant to your baseball journey?
Everything. All the time they took out their day just to get me to where I need to be today. I would not be anywhere close to where I'm at today without them. All the money they spent for me to travel the world to play baseball. I'm just very happy that we did it, not just me. We did it as a group, and I'm looking forward to them to be around the rest of the year and rest of my career.
Congratulations on an incredible debut.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.
Hey, I had to go around the room and say, when Daniela asked him what Tiger was the most excited for him, he said Raj. So I'm like,
Rogelio?
I'm like, Rogelio?
Yeah, right.
I'm like, Rajay Davis? He's
Rajay
not here anymore.
Davis. Holy
And then
shit.
Damon said it was Rogers, Jake Rogers. So Rake Rogers is
Yeah.
his sidekick, I guess.
Shout out Rake Rogers,
Yeah,
man. The
Shake,
Walrus.
shout out. You know who my sidekick is?
Who?
Southpaw Slabs.
Oh,
Matt Broder.
the man that struck out George Springer?
That's him.
Holy
From
shit.
Michigan.
Go Blue.
Welcome in. Southpaw Slab himself, Matt Broder. You know he does all Lions and Tigers stuff for us here. We love you, Matt. Welcome in, my man.
Morning, Maz. Morning, KG. JB, how you guys doing today?
Morning, man. Just like old times, man. Just like old times.
I know. I feel right at home. I miss you guys. I listen every morning. I just can't always contribute in the chat, but shout out to all the OGs in there poking fun at you guys.
Hey, we love it.
Mostly Maz, but yeah.
Hey, well, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
You
I
said it.
love that Michigan pullover, brother. We're going to the Elite Eight after tonight. Watch out,
I know.
Alabama. Watch out.
This is vintage Adidas Michigan. This
Absolutely.
is 2008 to 2013.
That wasn't very
Shoelace
good, though.
years.
Woo,
The shoelace years.
I want to forget those years, if you don't mind.
No. Me too. Except for beating Michigan State and Ohio State
You just
and
had to bring
striking
that
out
up.
Springer.
There you go, my brother. There you go. Hey,
Yeah.
what'd you think about yesterday's game? Being the baseball guy that you are, the lefty from Michigan. What's your breakdown of the Tigers yesterday?
Yesterday couldn't have been a better start to the season. Like, what a great game to open 1 of 162 against a really good Padres team. You did just about everything you would want to do on an opening day. Like, you challenged their pitcher who struggled finding his command, finding his comfortability in the opener, and you were really each hitter was really mature in his at-bats outside of maybe Parker Meadows and Javi Baez in that first time through the lineup.
Yeah.
I thought they all had really great at-bats. And when you can do that early, put a few runs across the board for the best pitcher in baseball, the game was over before Skubal threw a pitch.
Amazing. And what'd you think, obviously, of a kid coming up, never playing AAA baseball, and coming to the big, swinging at the first pitch that he sees.
Amazing.
Lines it for a double, hits another double, just misses a home run. Wow, that would have been unbelievable. 2 hits after that. 4 hits for a rookie.
2
First
doubles.
time since Billy Bean in '87. Go figure.
He could be special. He could be special. This is why he's in the bigs right now. Not because he has any elite physical trait or elite talent yet. It's because of how he can work a pitch count. It's because of how he can go up and have a really professional at bat. It wasn't something he needed to work on in AAA. He didn't need to see pitchers with 3rd and 4th pitches so he can learn how to adjust from his first at bat to his 3rd. That's his superpower. Taking walks. You saw it in this first game. He was aggressive in the first at bat. Second at bat, he worked the count, I think 6 or 7 pitches, fouled off a nasty curveball, and then ripped one down the line. He's really fun to watch, and I'm excited to see what he can bring to this team in offense that I wasn't so high on, and there's still some question marks, but if he can produce, not like last night, every night, but if he can produce, 285, 280, he's going to walk a lot. I think this offense could really use that boost.
Hey, no, I'm definitely worried about the offense too. I know yesterday was very tantalizing, but I'm trying to be realistic about what this team is. But First, I want to ask you about Dylan Dingler, man, because I said it yesterday. He is the most slept-on Tiger on this Tigers team, and he is really trending towards, to me, star potential. When you get somebody at the catcher position that can provide that type of offense, that's not something that comes around every day. Can Dylan Dingler be one of those guys that cements himself as one of the top catchers in all of baseball?
I definitely think so. And I think he can do it both with the bat and on defense behind the plate. He reminds me, and KG, you might remember this name, JB, Maz, I think you will, but remember Jason Kendall in Pittsburgh?
Of course.
A really great, a really athletic catcher, had some speed. He stole a couple bases, had a little bit of power. Yeah, I see Dylan Dingler with that trajectory plus maybe some more power. He's such a good athlete. He seems to have a really good feel for the strike zone with the bat in his hands. Offensively, I'm with you, KG. One of the more slept-on bats. And if he can produce on offense, maybe like what they expect, that makes it that much easier to deal with the ups and downs of Parker Meadows. Javi Baez. It balances that lineup out a little more. If you get more from Dingler, you don't need as much from Parker Meadows. And I'll add one last thing about Dingler behind the plate. Getting Framber Valdez, Dingler might be the best asset that Framber Valdez wanted to come play with, coming here to Detroit. The way he works the bottom of the strike zone, not only to get ground balls at the highest rate in the MLB, but also to get weak contact. Dylan Dingler has gotten really good at the bottom of the strike zone, getting those calls, working these pitchers, forcing them to work at the bottom of the zone. I think it's going to be a huge asset for Framber Valdez, who we'll see tonight or today.
Yes, sir. Cannot wait. The newest Tiger edition. And shout out to my boy Broder. Make sure y'all checking my guy out on Sundays. He's doing First to the Whistle with Kool-Aid, with Stick, man. Y'all still putting on a great show over there. Wanted to ask you. Oh, of course. Wanted to ask you about the offense as a whole, though, because that's something that I'm definitely concerned with. In the last 2 years, we've kind of seen them be good. They can be very, very good, like yesterday. But we also know that they can be very, very bad and run into, a lot of times runners in scoring position, not getting guys across. Yesterday, they were very, very aggressive early in counts. What do you think the strategy is for the Tigers in order to produce the best offense that they can produce this year?
I think yesterday's the blueprint. I think they want to work deep in counts against the starter, try to get to the bullpen early, especially early in series. You look at a team like the Padres, who have a really great bullpen. If you can start working in some of those guys, even if it's not Mason Miller in game one, you're depleting that bullpen and the options that they have in game one of that series. So they're going to try to work the counts. They're going to get aggressive when they need to. McGonigal knew a fastball was coming when he jumped all over that for his first MLB hit. So what they're going to do, they're going to force that pitcher to throw strikes. It's what they do at an elite level with Skubal and Valdez. They're going to want to do the same. And when you got question marks from a power standpoint, like Cork is really your only power, Carpenter can provide some power. They're just going to try to do what they did last year and go first to third a ton, manufacture runs. I think they're going to try to win a lot of games close, 2-1, 3-2, and come up with those timely hits at the end of the game. So I don't know if there's a secret sauce to what they're going to do other than having really great plate discipline, which is what Scott Harris has tried to build with these young hitters, including McGonigal, that are coming up through the farm system. Great pitching and control of the strike zone, plate discipline with the bat. I think that's their formula.
Hey, but the downside of yesterday, 10 strikeouts by this team, 2 each by Riley Green, Carpenter, and Torque. We all were promised that Riley Green was going to practice this year, take some more walks. I'm not worried as much about Torque. He takes some walks. Carpenter is going to be platooned. He's got the power. I'm more worried about Riley Green's game. And I know it's one game, but he struck out 200 times last year. And he still had a pretty damn good year. But they pinch hit for him. They pinch hit for him in the playoffs because he strikes out so much. Do you think he strikes out less than 200 or more than 200 this year?
I think it's less than 200. I don't know how much it's going to drop. Is he going to be 175?
He's got that loopy swing still, that uppercut swing. It looks bigger than ever.
He said he was making adjustments.
Yeah, that was an adjustment. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Riley Green, I've never been high enough to call him like a future superstar or even a consistent star. I think he can be a really, really good player. He's got to cut down on the strikeouts, but really, I just want to see him work more counts, make more contact, instead of striking out, instead of chasing those high fastballs and striking out at a higher. I don't mind a strikeout if he can work the count a little farther. Too often, he's blooping some of these pitches up in the zone because he can't get to them fast enough.
He swung at 3 balls in a row.
I know. I'm just trying not to read too much into game one. It's the same problems he's had, so I don't blame you. I'm not worried about Scooble, even though he came out at 74 pitches. It is game one.
8-0, man. 8-0.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. Do you want Jahmyr Gibbs in the game in the fourth quarter?
No.
Up 60 on the Bears? No. You take your star out.
No doubt. Go ahead, KG.
Yeah, Broder, you know that you were a really good pitcher at one time, so I trust your opinion on pitchers. And one guy that I am worried about is Casey Mize, man. I know
yet.
Yeah, I know, but I heard Broder speaking about him yesterday on the post game show.
Okay.
And he didn't have a good spring, and it's one of those things where you kind of have seen him struggle with location and command over his time as a Tiger. Of course, the injuries have plagued him a lot. What is something that he needs to do in order to have a really good season this year? Because I know he's coming off an all-star year, but I'm very concerned about what he's going to be able to do in that 5 spot.
Yeah, he needs to learn how to live at the bottom of the strike zone. He messes around too much with the 9 pitches in his repertoire, trying to throw the fastball by people up in the zone. It's just not going to work consistently, especially when you can't consistently throw strikes, which he's proven he hasn't been able to at this point in his career. So he's got to get ahead in the counts early. He's got to win the race to 2 strikes and then try to get contact down in the zone. I'm hoping that Valdez, I'm hoping that Verlander, these guys that have now learned to pitch later in their careers, throwing at a lower velocity, I hope they can help him gain some confidence living in the bottom of the zone. It's not just about strikeouts and getting these whiffs, which you need if you pitch like Casey Mize in years past. You need him to strike people out because he's throwing a million pitches. I want him to try to get a ground ball in the first 3 pitches. Try to let that defense get comfortable in the game. Pitch to contact and get out of there like Scooble did yesterday with a couple strikeouts, 73 pitches, and 6 full innings. I think that's where Casey Mize needs to go to take that next step in his career to earn another contract, whether it's with the Tigers or another team. Be that horse, but go out and get some ground balls, for God's sakes.
Hey, bro, tonight, Tigers at San Diego again, 9:45 start, right when Michigan State and Michigan are right in between games. I mean, couldn't they move that damn game to the afternoon for us again?
I know, man.
Why they got to go against college basketball? Come on, man.
Right. It was so beautiful watching that game yesterday.
It was beautiful. I watched everything yesterday. I think I watched 10 baseball games into college hockey, and then, of course, baseball at night into the March Madness. I was like a pig in slop last night.
Yeah. This is like one of the most underrated times on the calendar for sports. It's like just because football's not here, it kind of sneaks up on us, and we're not home on true opening day. But you saw all the baseball games yesterday. Everyone's bouncing around. They're having fun. Like this is why kids like me and my future kids
you got one
the game. I got one. There's just something about being outside on a sunny day playing baseball. Like getting able to talk through Scooble pitching with my buddy on my chest right now, talking about his changeup and he's going to be the next Tiger superstar lefty in
you damn right
years. There's nothing better. Having a kid honestly has elevated my love for baseball, for the Tigers, really for all sports because it's what I love to do, and it's really cool to share that with someone, even though we can't talk yet.
Yep, Broder's son, the next Scooble, confirmed. Nah, man, I'm definitely happy.
He's a lefty.
Oh, hey, watch out now. Nah, bro, I'm so proud of you. You know that. But I wanted to ask you, man, way too early predictions. What is your expectation for the Tigers this year? World Series or bust? What is it looking like for you, Matthew Broder, in terms of the Tigers?
Yeah, not World Series or bust, but they got the talent. They got the pitching to get to the World Series. I expect them to win the AL Central and get into the playoffs. I expect them to win at least 85 games, and I think it's going to be closer to 90. But I'm not going to make that my prediction. And I expect them with this pitching, you can go win a short series. You can go win a 5-7 game series. They should be treating this season like they're going for the World Series. They're going all in. I'm excited to see what Scott Harris does at the deadline, but they got the pieces to make a run, and I'm excited to watch it all summer.
Matt, I already said it a couple of weeks back. I'm like, I tell Sean, I try to talk him off the roof here because when it comes to Scott Harris, I'm like, Scott Harris has already graduated to me. He's already proven to you he's going to go out and get the best player available, which he did in Framber Valdez. Chris Ilitch opened the purse strings. Okay.
Finally.
I said, at the deadline, you will get a bat at the deadline. I'm already laying my cards down on the table. You already got the bullpen figured out. I really believe it'll be one of the best bullpens in baseball, and they will get that one missing piece at the deadline, or Max Clark comes up and takes over in center.
He might. If I love Parker Meadows, and he needs to improve his hitting, but I don't know. Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh.
It's okay, buddy.
I'm moving into a new office, and I got to set everything up a little better. But
you got it.
I'm with you, Maz. He's not completely clean or clear yet. I had some concerns about Scott Harris's evaluation of major league talent. I think he's a really great talent evaluator at the minor league levels, the younger kids. But he did exactly what he needed to do: go out and get the best pitcher available. Go out and solidify your bullpen. And if their plan, whether you like it or not, if their plan is to develop these young players, which really is the majority hitting, let's go out and pay for pitching, a really good pitching staff and bullpen, and then hope our players develop. Our guys at the major league level and in the minors, if they get a little bit better each year, they got something brewing long term. So I'm with you, Maz. I think it's time. If they need to, they're going to pull the trigger and go get a bat. Scott Harris convinced Chris Ilitch that it was time to go get Valdez.
Yep.
And he did without hesitation. So I think I'm more confident that they'll make the right move, not the garbage that happened last year at the trade deadline.
Nope. I think he learned from that.
Yeah, let's hope.
Probably cost his team a chance to beat the Mariners. I mean, if you just get Suarez off of the Mariners and put him on your team, you probably win that damn thing. And it is what it is. This is the new year. Matt, we appreciate you as always. If you want to check out Matt Broder's work on Twitter or on X, at MattBro21, MattBro21. Thanks, my friend. And
my guy.
Kisses to that little boy of yours. Kisses to him.
You bet.
From Uncle Tommy.
Go Blue. Have a great day, guys.
Go Blue, man.
Thanks for having me.
Go Tigers. Matt Broder, everybody.
It's my guy, dog.
I love him.
Man, how do you not?
How do you not?
How do you not? Well, I love everybody in this place.
We know.
By the way, happy birthday to Travis.
Hey, Big Trav.
How about Trav?
Shout out, man. The best social media person on God's green earth.
Amazing.
Seriously. That kid, amazing.
He hates Caleb, though.
He does.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, many of us do.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we're Lions fans, man.
I guess I'm the only one that likes them. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But I'm over the Bears. You know that, right?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to not do the cartoon voice, man. I'm trying to give you a break.
I know.
Don't make me go
There'll
there.
be no cartoon voice today. Nobody could do it like Sean.
No, that's true.
Nobody could do it like Sean.
He got it down, Pat. He give you a lips for no reason. Like,
hey, guys, we're not going to miss everything today. I'm in the seat here. We're not missing a damn thing. We got March Madness coming up.
Yeah.
We'll talk that Pistons win over the Pels last night. We got Red Wings. They are dropping. They didn't play yesterday, and they dropped in the playoff rankings.
Yeesh,
we'll talk about that. The Frozen Four. Kenny's got a game we're going to play, the over-under game.
Yes.
We got a whole slew of stuff coming
Tigers
up.
edition over-under.
Tigers edition. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
And guess what? Dave Burkett coming up.
What?
Just a little bit.
We talking Lions?
Dave Burkett. It's Terry and Arnold Day again.
Yeah, no. That
Just when you said,
yeah.
What did you say yesterday? You said that was a shut and closed case.
No, I said from what I had read up until that point, it seemed pretty open and shut.
And shut.
But now it's open again.
It's
because,
way open.
But yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Don't give it all away right now.
Oh my God.
We gonna talk about it.
Open shut case.
My man's still innocent until proven guilty.
Oh yeah, he's innocent, all right. Just like OJ.
Oh yeah, he just had a bad day, man.
Yeah, I know. He wanted to
brother can't have a bad day.
He wanted to get his stuff back, like OJ wanted to get his stuff back.
I know. Hey, OJ, did he succeed in getting his stuff back? He got arrested, but did he actually get the stuff?
Yeah, I think he got some stuff back, but a lot was missing. So
okay,
I don't think I think he might have got his Heisman.
Yeah.
He might have grabbed his Heisman in a Cincy hotel room.
Yeah, right. I could just see it and visualize it in my head. OJ trying to get his own shit back. How does that look?
What did he put? He put a mask on.
Yeah,
and all. He put the handkerchief like an old Western.
Yeah, he kind of slow, so he did something stupid along the way. But
Juice, why?
Yeah,
why?
He had a bad
rest
day.
in peace. JB, where are we going?
We got to hear from our Grand Slam Festival and from Buddies. But first, let me clear up these Super Chats we got going on. Shout out to everyone sending in Super Chats. And shout out to Gold Crown for sponsoring these Super Chats. Labarney is back in the chat with us.
Shout out.
$4.99. He says, shout out Morning Crew and chat and cheers to Friday. Heck yeah, we got a mass show.
Thanks, LaBartney. Look forward to meeting you one of these days. Appreciate you.
You haven't met him yet?
Never met him. He left me at that Detroit hat though.
Oh yeah, you weren't here when he came. Yeah. Shout out LaBarney, Mo.
Yeah,
we got mad love for him. So
shout out LaBarney. Shout him out again, sending another $4.99. He said, "What I missed this week with the Lions and NFL masks."
We'll fill you in a little bit, LaBartney. We got a Dave Burkett coming on. Plenty to talk about. I mean, he is all over this story about Terry and Arnold and others. And we'll talk about Brad Holmes with them.
Yeah. You only miss Brad Holmes addressing the people about how cheap he can be. So.
Exactly.
And how upset
what's he called the money again? Financial constraints.
Yeah,
financial constraints.
A lot of constraints on this team.
He's got these words, man.
He's an educated brother, man.
Yeah,
he's articulate, as some people say.
Yeah. Damn it, just say cheap. Just say
exactly,
cheap.
JB.
That's all you got to do. $5 from Silas. He sends in. He said, "We all know Kevin isn't going to maintain that level of play.
How do you know
what if
that level of play
does get Rookie of the Year or contend for a bat title? Confident in Scott's decisions?"
Well,
I mean,
I think he's going to be. We hope that he's going to be 1-2 in the Rookie of the Year because the Tigers will get a draft pick.
Yeah, if it ended today, he would be.
That's right.
If it ended today,
he would be. And I do. Yes. Scott Harris has my confidence now. He does. He promised us this kid's coming up. And so far, so good. And he got you Framber Valdez. Come on. Give the guy 2 check marks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not ready to dive in all the way yet. But I said it yesterday. If McGonigal looks like he's going to look all season long, then we absolutely owe him an apology. And it all depends on what he does around the trade deadline to help this team get to a World Series. So we shall see.
We shall see. Shout out to Francis J. Fox sending us $9.99.
Woo!
He said
Francis.
people are saying that Maz gave away his orange Tigers Parker way to Parker away to childhood friend Ralph Focaraccio.
Hell of a name.
That's my buddy Ralphie.
Hell of a name. Not because he looked like a traffic barrel, but because he looked like a piece of candy corn.
There you go.
What?
Hey, that's much better than a traffic barrel, Francis.
Right.
Thanks for the shout out, man. Only Francis would know my buddy's name.
You have
Ralphie.
an orange Tiger Parker?
I did. I don't look good in orange.
Really?
I don't look good in anything, really.
You can do worse.
I could.
Yeah.
You could be wearing.
I do love their jersey though. That new jersey that they got.
Oh man,
I still might get.
Ain't no might for me. I'm getting that thing. Hopefully it'll be here by the 5th because I'm trying to go to Sunday Night Baseball.
All right.
CJV on the mound.
All right.
Damon, play a little music during the Super Chats, Brody.
That's gonna be a little expensive. Shout out to Jeremy sending in $2. He said, "How about Max Clark? He can't be worse than Parker."
Well, we'll give Parker a couple more games to get the cobwebs out. But yeah, Max Clark is going to be your center fielder eventually. When he comes up, let him play some AAA ball in Toledo. Matter of fact, We'll go. We should go to a Toledo game this
I'd be
year.
down for that.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah.
We'll hit the road.
I've been to one, and I had fun. I went last
Fifth
year.
Third Field's a beautiful, beautiful
is.
stadium.
Absolutely.
And finally, one more super chat from Ryan's Reaction sitting in 199. Maz is a sports themed coexist bumper sticker?
Yeah, that's because I was mentioning every single sport we're going to get in. So
What?
That's like an all-inclusive bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Oh.
I said we're going to get, Frozen 4.
You done seen them
Final
before.
4.
It's normally on the back of feminist cars, Coexist.
I'm a coexister now.
Right,
Okay.
I'm a coexister.
All right. Hey, shout out. I'll try.
If she got a buzz cut, that sticker is on the back of her car. I'm just
There
saying.
you go.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
yo.
Peace.
I'm just saying.
They always have the peace symbol.
Yeah,
too, don't
right.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah, a peace symbol.
Oh, my God.
Hey, guys.
Carpe diem.
The wait is over. You know it. Baseball is back. Woodward Sports taking over downtown for the Ultimate Tigers opening day party. Join us next Friday. That's Good Friday, April the 3rd at the Grand Slam Opening Day Festival. We'll be broadcasting all morning. Come on out with Braylon. Hang out with Braylon, D-Mac, the whole Woodward Sports crew, especially us. Get fired up for the big game. It's Detroit's biggest opening day event featuring a massive heated tent, full bars, food trucks, and live DJs. Great music. The madness starts at 9 a.m. We'll be there at 8. You can maybe sneak in and say hi to us. 1526 Broadway Street, and go all day. Get your tickets today at GrandSlamDetroit.com. But we're giving away a couple of tickets today for the best chat. We will do that. And we
Send them
also got some BlackRock swag for you today. How about a nice $50 gift card?
I'll take it.
We'll do that as well. Hey, and Buddies, we'll be there after the Grand Slam Fest. Head on over to Buddies. That's next Friday, April the 3rd, Tigers opening day. Join us for the first pitch at 1 at Buddies Pizza, downtown Detroit, for our live watch party. Come get a slice of the best pizza in town, grab a cold drink, and watch the Tigers kick off the season with us. Next Friday, April the 3rd, Detroit baseball is back. Come celebrate with all of us here at Woodward Sports and Buddies.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Woodward Sports is your #1 source for all things Detroit sports. Start your day with the Sean Baligian Morning Show from 8 to 10 a.m. Rolling into Big D Energy with Neil Rule, Jerry Foster, and Red Wing great Darren McCarty. Then make sure you're watching the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep from 2 to 4 p.m. Michigan great Braylon Edwards and the elite Matt Shepard break down all the biggest sports stories. End your day with the Woodward Heavyweights. Join Spencer and EZ nightly from 5 to 7 p.m. Every day, all the sports, all Detroit, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's #1 sports network.
I hate to tell you, energy drinks, but you're about to be crushed. Thrive nootropic energy pouches are here to change the game by delivering steady, focused performance in a clean white pouch for a fraction of the cost. And unlike other brands, Thrive comes from an American company that's been leading the way for over 30 years. So stop drinking gut rot energy drinks and why don't you thrive for a change? It's just better.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new face, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
All right. During every Grand Rapids Gold game in the month of March, which is ending pretty soon, when the Gold score a 2-pointer, go into any Jars Michigan location for a free product when you mention Gold Scores.
Free?
You stash promotion. Everyone is a winner at the Grand Rapids Gold game. 1 use per customer, everybody. Got to remember that. Offer is valid on Jungle Juice, Edible Gems, Mr. Vaporsor, or of course the great Spider Legs products. So you know what? Next time they score, go out there and get yourself something to score on.
And we're back. Welcome back to the super terrific happy hour, led by me, Tom Azaway, in for Shawnee today. Sean's getting his massage on with his beautiful wife today.
Justice soon to be delivered.
Justice is probably being delivered as we're speaking.
He walked in the room like Oba 50.
KG in the house, so's JB, and we got Damon in the sound booth today.
What's going on?
Damon, do you usually talk on some of the shows? What's your favorite sport? Let's start there. Why don't you introduce yourself to the peeps?
What's up, peeps? I'm Damon, soundboard operator here. Favorite sport would have to be hockey and baseball.
That's right. You're the hockey guy.
Yeah.
Did you follow yesterday? Did you see Michigan State win?
No, I did not, but unfortunately I heard the Islanders, I think, won yesterday.
Yeah. Everybody won that the Red Wings didn't want to win.
Yeah,
of course.
Much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like our odds right now.
I think they're 3 or 4 points back now of the second wild card.
Oh, my God.
And they get Buffalo tonight. Buffalo coming off a loss, and the Sabres are one of the best teams in hockey. And,
are we watching the same rerun for the third year?
It looks that way. And you know what? Sean called it before Larkin went down.
Yeah.
He called it.
He knows this stuff.
But Larkin's back. Who knows? Maybe they could pull something together. I love their coach. I like Todd McClellan. Whatever he's got on that team, he will get the most out of. He will wring the most out of those guys. And
yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Playing Buffalo tonight in Buffalo. That's not an easy task. In case you missed it last night, March Madness, the early games were unbelievable.
Madness.
Do you guys know, when it's all said and done, you could have 4 Big Ten teams in the Final Four?
That's crazy.
You hear that?
That is nuts.
Purdue would play Michigan, a rematch of the Big Ten championship.
Yep.
And Iowa would play Michigan State.
Yep.
Am I correct?
That sounds about
Illinois.
right. Yeah.
Or Illinois.
Or Illinois, yeah.
I forget. It's either Illinois. I have to look at the bracket.
Yeah, but no, I think you're on the money.
I think it's Illinois.
Yeah.
I was at that Illinois-Michigan State game back at a month and a half ago at Breslin, and I went to overtime. Michigan State won. It was a great game. I'm looking at Illinois. I'm like, because everyone's saying, watch Illinois, watch Illinois. I'm like, I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it. They're tough.
Yeah.
But when they hit the 3, they are really, really tough.
I mean, you can say that for most teams in the tournament.
Yep.
That's been the
Tonight,
great equalizer.
Michigan, Alabama. Alabama is the highest scoring team in the country. They're going to shoot, literally, they'll shoot 40 to 50 3-point shots tonight.
They're going to need it.
If they hit 15 to 20 of them, if they're red hot, Michigan is going to have a hard time.
No, they are. I mean, to me, Alabama's a little bit suspect. They're going to take volume, like you said. So Michigan has to be prepared for that, because that's the only way I see Michigan losing is to a team that comes in and just shoots the cover off of the basketball. And we've seen, like, throughout the tournament, if you have size and length on your team, that normally bodes well. And for Michigan's case, it's been kind of a easy ride for them because they have all that size. But you run into a good shooting team, a team like Alabama that can get hot, you might run into some trouble. But I'm not really worried about it, because I know you said Alabama, top scoring team in the country. Well, Michigan's up there too. This is a 90-point-a-game averaging team, and I'm not worried at all. If your guys are your guys, then Michigan should pull this one
Michigan,
out.
the biggest favorite of the Elite Eight, the Sweet 16. They're 9.5-point favorites tonight.
Yeah.
The other game after Michigan is done is the Spartans and UConn.
That's interesting.
That's going to be
right
a
there.
tough game. That's a 1.5-point spread. Let me double check it right now. MSU, let's see, 1.5.
Ooh, wee.
UConn
Damn
is
near
a
a
1.5. It's a pick'em. That's
Wow.
a pick'em. Michigan State can beat UConn.
Yeah,
Now,
they can.
Now I got UConn. Well, I got 3 brackets alive. I got UConn winning in one bracket. I got Michigan winning in the other bracket.
Got it.
And I got St. John's upsetting in the other bracket.
Hey, shout out Rick Pitino,
I'm looking
man.
forward to that game.
Yeah.
St. John's Duke.
Oh, man, that's going to be amazing.
Oh, that's going to be unbelievable.
Duke, I got St. John's going over, too.
Why not?
Yeah, because Duke is fucking suspect, man.
They are sus.
Cam Boozer, he cool, but I haven't really seen it in the tournament. I'm just being real about it.
I'm looking forward to that game.
Chill.
Yeah, okay. I hear you.
Chill. I got Duke on this one. St. John's is just so irritating and annoying to me.
Why?
They are. It's Rick Pitino. I just don't like him.
How do you not like Rick Pitino?
I just
He
don't.
gangster, bro. He is like a mob film on a basketball court.
JB. He's a mobster on a basketball court.
He's going to be the Tar Heels' next head coach, guaranteed.
Oh, I can.
yeah,
Ooh, if he go to USC.
Rick Pitino?
No, I'm afraid Dusty May might get pulled away.
Nah, Dusty ain't
they're
going
not
nowhere.
Kansas
Dusty.
and UNC are going to be leading coaches.
Dusty will only leave for Indiana. I'm convinced. So I'm
JB,
not.
I need another passcode for Dave Burkett. The one that you gave me didn't work.
It didn't work?
Yeah, so
Okay,
hit
yeah.
me over. Hit me down that again. And, last night's games, just in case you missed it, because there was so much great stuff going on. Purdue and Texas. Wow. That
Man.
thing goes down to the
Purdue
wire.
fucking escape, man.
Purdue?
I'm sick of
How do
Purdue.
you say that?
How do you say that?
I'm sick of Braden Smith.
Listen,
I'm sick of
That
Purdue.
kid's great.
Yeah, I wouldn't say great. He's good. I'm not saying great.
You know why Purdue wins? They hit their free throws.
True.
That's why
I'll give
Purdue
you
wins.
that. I will give you that.
Even though Braden Smith, I put it in the chat, boy, I love great free throw shooting, and he clanks the second one off.
Of course. You gave the commentators curse.
So they beat Texas on a last-second tip-in that I didn't even see go in. That's how nice it went into the net.
Yeah.
79-77. They go to the Elite Eight versus Arizona. The Cougars just ran Arkansas off the court 109-88. Arizona trying to win for the first time since Lute Olson coached them back in 2001. And then the other game, Iowa, they come back. I think they had like a 12-0 run to knock off Nebraska, who put 4 guys on the court on an inbound play when they were down.
Inexcusable.
They were down 4 or 5 points.
How does that happen?
Fred Hoiberg, the coach, obviously it's on him, but can't you count?
Yeah, like that's no
guys on the
excuse.
court?
You've coached at the college and NBA level. How do you I just don't understand how you do that.
And here's another team, Iowa, that shoots free throws like a champ. They win that 77-71. Hawkeyes to the Elite Eight for the first time since, got a guess?
Hawkeyes?
You got a guess? The last time they were in the Elite
They made
Eight?
the Sweet 16 in 99. Probably never?
87.
87, okay.
1987.
Wow.
Let me get this. And then the second game was the Illini. They ran Houston off the court. The score is not indicative of
I
how
kept
bad
hearing
they
about
beat them.
Houston. Was I lied to, Maz?
You were.
I think we all were lied to.
65-55. They win it. So the Cougars move on, and so do the Illini. Did you see the halftime score? 24-22.
No, my God. I'm glad I ain't tuned into that
Talk
one.
while I
Holy
send this to
shit.
Dave Burkett.
No, I did not see that one, but that's brutal. 20-24. That's brutal, man. But I think this is shaping up to be a very, very interesting Elite Eight, and I think our Michigan team's got as much a chance as anybody, to be honest with you. I low-key can't wait for Michigan State and UConn. Dan Hurley and Izzo.
It's going to be great.
Oh, man, the amount of arguing they going to do to the ref is going to be amazing. I can't wait.
I love both of those guys.
Yeah.
Well, Hurley's he's a whack job.
Yeah, he is. I
He
like
really
Dan
is.
Hurley, though. I've
But
always been a
he's
fan.
got that fire.
He does.
That's the Jersey fire in him from St. Anthony's in
Yeah.
Jersey City, where I was born.
Shout out.
Bob Hurley and the Hurley family, they were royalty in New
Really?
Jersey.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. They took St. Anthony's to the heights that, Catholic Central is here. And it's great basketball. So you got Michigan, Alabama tonight, 7:35. Michigan State taking on UConn, 9:45. St. John's against Duke. Duke's a 6.5-point favorite in that game. Tennessee, Iowa State. That's the game I really don't care about. And Iowa State's a 3.5-point favorite in that game. So
I think
we'll see.
I think it's a collision course for Michigan and Iowa State to eventually play.
That's what I had on my bracket.
Yeah, so
But you never know. The way
that'd be
this
the
tournament's
toughest-
going,
Yeah, true.
I had Tennessee losing in the first round to the play-in game.
That's crazy.
I had Miami of Ohio.
Oh,
beating
yeah.
them. Yeah.
You know Cinderellas don't work.
No,
when you get to the Sweet 16, come on now. But Iowa State will probably be the biggest test for Michigan. Not trying to look past Alabama, but I think they can handle Alabama. So we'll see.
The East Regional is the greatest regional I've ever seen in my life. You got Tom Izzo on the East Regional, JB?
I do.
Here's Tom Izzo talking about the daunting task of getting through this regional.
It's a chance, as I don't know if it was Andre or Charlie, one of those guys back in the day, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And UConn proved that they're the better team right now. And but when you have UConn, Michigan State, St. John's now with Rick and how they're playing, and Duke, I mean, that's not a regional final, that's a Final Four. And pretty exciting to be a part of that, to be very honest with you. I mean, ours really, I don't know how everyone else, how the brackets turned out. I wasn't one of the 30 million that filled out a bracket. I filled out the first weekend, and then I got nervous and didn't fill out anymore. But when you look at the other brackets, I mean, our 1 is still there, our 2 is still here, our 3 is still here, and our 5. So 4-5 with Kansas, and I mean, I can't believe St. John's was a 5. Can you? I mean, they beat UConn twice, and and I still think UConn deserved to be a 2, but I think maybe Wichita should have been a 3 or 4. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, what it is ours is pretty chalk.
That it's the best. It's the best region I've ever seen put together. I mean, you have all the blue bloods playing, and you heard him talking about St. John's, who beat UConn twice.
Yeah.
And they beat him by like 30. And they're a 5, and UConn's a 2.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff going on. Watch out if Rick Pitino wears his white suit, by the way.
I'm telling y'all.
And then, did you hear Charles Barkley sing the praises of Tom Izzo and how he coaches and how he would send his kid there? It's like the old school coaching. It don't work. But it does work.
It does.
It does work. So
to a point.
here's a snippet of Tom Izzo talking about Charles Barkley saying how Izzo coaches hard but fair.
And now we're supposed to just hug and kiss everybody. You know what? Do your job right. Go to class, and you won't hear about not going to class. Cut out, you won't hear about not cutting out. And if you're that dumb, bad word, but the truth, that you think any coach in America would be yelling at a guy because he did it wrong once or twice or 5 times or 10 times, you have no idea what coaching's all about. Because every day in practice, he's probably hearing the same thing. The difference is, I think these kids have so many distractions now that they don't stay focused in on the task at hand. So, our job, accountability is going to be big till I leave. If that bothers some people, God bless them. I love it.
I love it. Hey, look, I'm a Michigan guy.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to root for Michigan State. It is. I send 2 daughters to Michigan State.
Ouch.
I pay the bills.
It's a great school.
But I'm a Michigan guy. I've been a Michigan guy since I was 8 years old.
Higher learning.
But I love this guy.
Higher learning.
You hear me? I love this guy. No. I just do. I know he bitches and moans.
He definitely bitches.
And cries. And I don't like what he said when Jeremy Fears was kicking Michigan guys in the nuts. And he's defending the kid. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Fears is a hell of a player. Just keep your feet and your hands to yourself and shoot. All right, but this guy he's aces with me. So I got UConn winning, but Michigan State could easily win that game tonight. I mean, easily.
No, they can. And I mean, the East on paper has been, definitely a daunting bracket, but Michigan State's road has been pretty easy. Let's be real here. I think this is the biggest challenge of their of the tournament for them yet. So we'll see how they fare, man. I think both teams are evenly matched, and it's going to be entertaining. But how do you not respect Tom Izzo?
You do.
I'm go blue all the way. A lot of years I couldn't stand Izzo because he was whooping our ass, but gotta respect that guy. And the old school approach, like it is a lost art of knowing the balance of when to be tough on the kid and when to pull it back. I feel like Izzo he handles it pretty well. You got to in the NIL era of college sports for him to still be one of the last of the Mohicans hanging on. That means something. So much respect to Izzo. And I don't know, we might see him later. So
and if they win this game, you get the winner of Duke St. John. So buckle up for a great Sunday of basketball as well. We'll talk more hoops later. We got Dave Burkett hanging on the line. We got Terry and Arnold news for you guys, and we'll talk about the Brad Holmes interview with Dave as well. Where you want to go here, JB?
We'll do
just
a short
quickie.
Yeah, we'll do a short break. So let's hear from Thrive, and then we just got these 2 super chats to clear
Thrive.
up. Shout out Gold Crown. $2 from Detroit DC. He said KG time off request to wife for game.
Wait, what was that? My bad.
Detroit DC KG time off request to wife for the Toledo game.
No, my bad. I was saying play some music, Brody. My bad. But no, yeah, I got to put in an early request, bro. I got to file the paperwork right now in order to get that time in April or whenever the hell we go. So,
Kentucky Green, you shocked me.
Do I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got to check in, man. I got a warden, man. I got to check in. I love my warden, though. I do.
I know you do.
And see, I got someone supporting me on my side. Shout out to O'Brien sitting at $5. JB, I agree. I hate Patino for his role in Louisville. I got him fired. Plus, he beat us, Michigan, which I believe we should be declared champs. So, see, I am not wrong.
No, I mean,
that Louisville game was garbage.
I ain't saying Rick Pitino's the best person on earth, but I mean,
one of the best coaches ever.
Like, come on, the coaching resume undoubted, bro. He gets it out the mud, bro. That's why I love Rick Pitino, man. He just, I relate to him.
He's an OG.
He's scummy.
Sometimes you gotta get in the dirt, JB.
Anything else, JB?
No, that's it. Let's hear from Thrive, and then we'll go to a quick break.
Go ahead. Let's hear from our new friends over at Thrive, and shout out to my man that was in the studio the other day passing some of them out. Not a real big pouch guy, but hey, these Thrive ones, man, it might convert me, man, because if you tired of the midday crash from sugary energy drinks or coffees like myself, it's time to level up with Thrive energy pouches, made right here in the good old US of A. Thrive delivers fast-acting energy and elite cognitive focus using all natural caffeine. The best part, all clean, all energy. None of that extra, chemical balance bullshit in there. It's zero sugar and absolutely zero crash. Grab Thrive Energy in wintergreen, peach, which is my favorite, peppermint, and cinnamon. Scan the QR code on the screen right now or go to dipstop.com to grab a 10. Use promo code WSN at checkout to get 15% off your entire order. Seriously, guys, they just effing work. Shout out to Thrive.
Woodwardsports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. Woodwardsports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at woodwardsports.com.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Hey everybody, it's time for Black Rock. You know it, Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Check them out on Tasty Tuesdays. You get a half a pound of ribs. How about it? And coconut shrimp and fries for $13.99. If you missed it last night, Sizzling Thursday will be back. 6-ounce sirloin and shrimp scampi. Your choice of super salad. And, of course, a side. That's for $19.99. It's not just a meal. It's an experience. Only at BlackRockRestaurants.com. And remember, later, one of the chats, you're getting a gift certificate. $50 gift certificate to Black Rock Bar and Grill.
Buy a nice steak with that.
May give it to Dave Burkett.
Yeah, I give it to him.
All right, welcome back. Hour number 2, Woodward Sports. Sean and Maz. Sean is chilling today, so I'm trying to keep everything alive. Easy's in, not Easy. KG is in the house.
Easy, damn.
KG's in. Oh, I love Easy.
Easy's in the chat.
KG and JB in
Shout
the
out
house, and Damon behind the glass helping us out. My favorite. I think everyone's favorite. Lions beat writer from the Detroit Free Press. Dave Burkett joins us now. Dave, I have not hit a square yet on your bracket challenge. I'm not even close. I don't know why I get in these damn things.
Hey, it's 4 games. There's plenty of time for you to get a payout from this. And let me say 2 things before we start talking Lions. One, hey, if you got an extra gift certificate laying around, I'll take it.
You got it. You got it.
Number two, you were talking about the bracket of death, and Maz, you probably know, right? Basketball, especially college basketball, it's
Yep.
always had a sweet spot in my heart. I love it.
I know. You're a
Basketball's still
coach.
the game I play. Yeah, coach it, play it still.
Yeah.
Grew up playing it all my life. Man, the bracket of death. I was covering Michigan State. I don't remember what year this was. 15, 20 years ago, and they lost, or no, they Syracuse. I think they were probably a 6 seed or something like that. Syracuse lost in the first round to Vermont. Syracuse was heavily favored.
Wow.
I had told my wife we were moving in a couple weeks. I was like, hey, don't worry. Michigan State wasn't that great this year. They're going to lose that first weekend. Well, Syracuse got upset. They beat Vermont. They go on to the Sweet 16. I told her, I said, hey, listen, Duke and Kentucky were in their region. They are not getting by those teams. I will be around for moving next week. Well, Michigan State beats both Duke and Kentucky, goes to the Final Four. So we're moving the next week, and who's not there is this guy right here. So it's something I don't think I've ever lived down, the fact that we moved, and I wasn't there for it because I thought Michigan State was going to lose to one of those blue bloods.
Oh, man, Dave.
Never doubt Tom Izzo, no matter the competition.
Never.
It's a fact.
Never. Dave Burkett, of course, joins us, Lions beat writer. Lots to talk about Lions-wise. Just yesterday, this is the truth. We're talking Lions. And KG says, we talk about Terry and Arnold. We're like, oh, yeah, he's not going to. We haven't heard anything about the text thing and all this robbery and blah, blah, blah. And KG says, oh, that's a shut. What's that? What was it?
I said up until this point, it seemed to be pretty open and shut. But then we got more information. It's open again.
This was yesterday morning. So we were good. We left at 10 o'clock. Everything is good. I get home, and all of a sudden, I get your alerts. I go right to the Dave Burkett alerts on X. And Terry and Arnold is back in the news. Let's put the tweet up. This is his lawyer who wrote the spiel here. Basically, he's saying, KG, can you read that? Because I can't even see it.
Yeah, we have not yet been provided with the text messages in question, and it would be inappropriate to comment on isolated excerpts without first reviewing them in their full context. We are aware that law enforcement has conducted an extensive investigation as reflected in the 49-page criminal information. Notably, our client has not been charged, and based on evidence currently known, we do not anticipate that any charges will be brought against him. Any suggestions of involvement appears to rest solely on the fact that our client is acquainted with certain individuals connected to this matter. Mere association does not constitute participation in criminal activity. Importantly, there is no evidence nor any witness testimony indicating that our client had any involvement.
That's
so
lawyer.
Yeah, Dave,
lawyer speak.
You're knee deep in this yesterday, working until late at night on this story. What more do you have on this for us?
Yeah, look, I think it's, the most important thing to point out at the start is that Terrion has not been charged with anything. He has denied involvement through his attorney in a previous statement from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
The text message thread that was released by Freedom of Information Act yesterday was he was not a party to the text messages. He was neither copied on the text messages nor was he sending them. So let's make sure that's clear.
Yeah.
But the reality is that, Terrion's name was mentioned 9 times in one of the text message threads, and he was referred to many more times in that thread. He was mentioned in another text message thread of 5 of the defendants, where one of the, alleged was sort of directing some of the others on what to do in the apartment when they were holding these 3 men by gunpoint and beating them. None of that, as Terrion's attorney said, constitutes no one should make any judgments that Terrion is guilty of anything. But I think we've all seen enough Datelines or Law and Order episodes to realize that when 6 defendants are sitting behind bars right now, facing life in prison, held without bond, that prosecutors are presumably trying to get one or more of those defendants to flip.
Yep.
And see if they have any information that would lead to them naming someone else who has not been involved yet. And according to court filings, 2 of the defendants have already acknowledged their role post Miranda in the incident, and so we'll see what comes next. But as of right now, no charges. Terrion deserves the benefit of the doubt. But if I was the Lions, I would make sure that I am, preparing for all circumstances, and would probably want to add some more cornerback help as insurance just in case.
No doubt. It probably would have been good if they had reached in the free agent pool a little earlier than they are now. But it sounds like Terrion needs Walter White to take care of this problem. If you didn't watch Breaking Bad, you'll know what I'm talking about. These guys, one of them probably will sing, and that brings me to the Cam Sutton thing. Remember Cam Sutton, obviously, a free agent, comes in, gets in trouble. They got rid of him that same day. Now, this kid's a first-round pick, still has a couple of years left on his contract. He's been in and out of two shoulder surgeries, multiple concussions. I like what the kid brings on the field. He's a bright light. I liked everything about him, and I hope everything goes cool, man. What are you thinking going forward here, Dave? I know you said go out and get a corner just to play it safe. Ennis Rakestraw is still there. I just don't know what the Lions – can they get a break for once, by the way?
Yeah, I think, again, if I was running the organization, I would – knowing kind of the direction of this right now, and not even the direction, just the possibilities of what could happen. You want to make sure that you have all your I's dotted. So I think you'd like to have as much insurance at that position as possible. And again, hopefully Terrion's there. If you're the Lions, right, you're expecting him to be there at this point. Nothing has changed with that. But
yeah.
I think, for where the state of the team is, you absolutely need that. I will say, the one difference, or two differences, I guess, right? The Cam Sutton incident, he was charged with something, or he was being accused of something directly, right? There was a warrant out for his arrest, A, and then B, it was domestic violence. And the Lions had sort of a zero tolerance policy for domestic violence. Terrion has not been charged with anything. Obviously prosecutors have had this case, or the police began investigating this case, nearly 2 months ago. So the investigation is ongoing, and no charges have been brought against Terrion yet.
Yeah.
Clearly, they don't believe there's enough evidence at this point to charge him with something. And so there are those two distinctions between the Terrion case and the Cam Sutton case.
Obviously the kid thought somebody robbed him, and I guess his friends wanted to help him get his stuff back. It reminds me, I laugh and I cry at the same time. That's when OJ went back to that hotel to try to retrieve his stuff. But OJ, of course, did it his way. So I'm hoping Terrion Arnold will escape any charges here. I mean, how dumb.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, and within the text message thread, the two women that were communicating by text message, they talk about getting money, and one of them says, he doesn't say who he is, but, again, within the context of this whole thread, they say he already gave me $500. They're talking about getting us a TV. They say it multiple times in this text message thread, we should delete these text messages. I'm scared. What? So there's a lot that implicates these two women, ties them to the allegations. And again, that's the thread where Terrion's name is mentioned several times.
Damn.
And so,
damn.
It's a 101 page document and nearly 300 text messages. So it was a lot to sort through yesterday. But I don't know that we've seen the end of this. Certainly, there's 6 defendants being charged right now. So something will play out with those 6.
Sheesh, man, what a mess. You still hope for the best, of course. I know a lot of people have been critical of TA on the field, but you hope that this gets sorted out and hopefully he does not get charged. Thanks for joining us, Dave. Great to talk to you again. And before we get into the Brad Holmes not press conference, but Brad Holmes sat down with Lions Collective, shout out to them, and kind of addressed the fans and just some of the storylines that were floating around the fan base and the media. One thing that was floated around the media I wanted to ask you about was on the flagship. It was leaked that maybe this was the first year ever that Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes maybe didn't see eye to eye, and I just kind of wanted to get your opinion on that. Have you seen or heard any signs of that? Do you think it's true, not true? What do you believe into the relationship of Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell to this point?
Yeah, I don't have any firsthand knowledge of any rift going on between the two. they've always talked about, working hand in hand to sort of build this roster. And I do think, philosophically, they Saints, that's part of why this thing has worked so well. Naturally, look, I am in the boat that the Lions should be doing a little bit more, right? They should be a little more aggressive in terms of some of their moves, and maybe not worrying so much about the future and the sustainability of things, and locking these guys up as early as possible. And I think, just from having covered the league now for 15 years or whatever it's been, I think a lot of coaches, sort of take that view, right? That they live in the here and now, and let's go get it. Let's make this happen. And a lot of front office executives take a longer term, view on things. And so, again, I don't have any firsthand knowledge of this conflict that may or may not be brewing between the two. But, I think some disagreement is natural in those two roles, just based on how to attack the roster building process and how to put the best team out on the field, when you both consider the near term and the long term, ramifications of every move.
Definitely agreed on that. And in terms of roster building, Brad Holmes did sit down with Lions Collective, kind of went through just his decision making processes, and he used the word constraints a lot in terms of being just financial. And Maz hates it.
He loves his words.
Yeah, he used the term financial constraints a lot when talking about the strategy for the Lions, which we all kind of knew. They want to sign their own guys. They like to draft and develop. My question to you, though, and you being somebody that's kind of been outspoken about it, do you think that this is the right move? Do you think that there could have been adjustments made here or there for the Lions to maybe bring in more talent, even though they have these financial constraints?
I think there was a lot, there were a lot of questions that Brad, opened up that maybe weren't answered because, again, we all understand there's constraints and you can't do everything. But, what are those constraints exactly? Is it cash, spend? That's typically what it is. It's not cap room, it's cash. And obviously that falls on ownership. So why is ownership not spending more? Is that cap room? And if it is cap, if you're feeling constrained by the cap, well, you can free up more room. Is it, part of the as I look at the roster building process, right? And they had the whole positional villains, and, you go back to that draft, and they drafted some really excellent players: Jahmyr Gibbs, Jack Campbell, Sam Laporta, Brian Branch. But the reality is, when you start paying a second receiver or a second safety or a tight end or a linebacker, those positions, and you're investing in those positions rather than a number 2 defensive end or a second offensive tackle. And in the hierarchy of the NFL and what is the most important position, most teams will tell you want some sort of investment in that second pass rusher or both tackles. I think there's a lot, we know there's financial constraints. We knew that, but I think there's a little more explanation needed as to why what those constraints are, why they're in place, and why they're holding you back from some other moves. So I think, I think there's a whole lot of questions still about this process. And look, the Lions still have a really good roster, right? The top of that roster is the envy of a lot of teams in the NFL. There's some really good frontline players, but I think depth is, we've seen it catch up to the Lions a little bit in the past, but maybe they should have been a little more aggressive, and now they're not quite as deep. And so the fear is, well, how is that going to play out this fall?
I tell you, Dave, it's very frustrating to be a Lions fan. And maybe I'm in the minority, and I know I am here at Woodward Sports. I'm in the minority of saying that they did too little. Why are you thinking of paying Jack Campbell now? Why do you want to pay Jahmyr Gibbs now? Sam Laporta is coming back from back surgery. Why do you want to pay them now when you could go out and make a splash? Other teams know how to work the cap. Why don't you know how to work the cap? This guy seems to me, Brad Holmes seems to me like he's in a tunnel vision. He just wants to draft. He looked at guys back in the day at the Senior Bowl that he fell in love with. We came up with our offensive line. You got Larry, Juice, and now you got Ben. We came up with a sitcom, Larry and the Juice.
Larry and Juice.
You bringing these guys in. What did he see in these guys that we missed? Because those were bad offensive lines.
Yeah, the Lions, right, when they've been at their best, they've had a really, really good offensive line. And I think, the Lions are trying to make sure that they have really good depth. That's part of what caught up to them last year, right? They started 8 or 9 different combinations up front, and some of the youth and some of the inexperience and the injuries, those things were an issue. And having some veteran guys who have started in the league gives them a little more security, like we talked about at the cornerback position, right? You just feel a little bit better maybe about what's going to happen at left guard, whether it's your starter or your backup, that you will be able to sustain that play a little bit more. So I think they've done some good things on the offensive line in terms of adding some veteran depth, but
yeah,
it's also a little bit of a shell game, right? Like they're better at center, but worse off at left tackle, and maybe Sewell moves there, and then all of a sudden your big question is at right tackle,
right?
And, whatever they say about Larry Borum, maybe you draft it, maybe it's a young guy, maybe it's Larry Borum, and we'll see how sustainable that is. I think that is such an important part of this whole building process and what they're doing, that I understand and agree with that being the focus of the offseason rather than defensive end, which has been a talking point for a couple of years. But I don't think their questions are completely answered on that position at this point in the offseason.
Listen, yesterday I was, of course, on Twitter, on X, and I come across Detroit Sports Podcast. Doc runs it over there, does a great job.
Shout out.
And someone told him that they feel Kirby Joseph will not be a Lion next season. Now, they don't even look. They hardly did anything to their secondary. You probably need a corner if Terrian can't go. And the safeties, you don't know who's playing. Did you hear anything about Kirby Joseph?
Kirby was on. It's funny. Terrion Arnold did a Twitch, a live stream yesterday, last night.
Oh boy.
Probably shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't address this incident, at least that I heard. Kirby was also there. Kirby and Jackson Meeks were also there, and like the very first question was something about Kirby's knee, and he said he's doing good, or he said he was posting another video. So at least he seems to be in the right mindset of trying to come back. I think the reality is that Kirby's knee is going to be a question going forward. We don't know about Brian Branch's recovery, though I would anticipate just given the timetables of what we know about injuries, that he would be back on the field at some point early in the season. The backups right now, Thomas Harper, obviously they signed Christian Isian, who has some experience at the slot cornerback position and at safety. So typically you have 4 safeties, and that's really what the Lions have right now, though those top 2 guys have some injury concerns. And if you play Isian on the inside, then maybe you need some more insurance there. The secondary players in the NFL have the highest injury rate among any position group. So that position, beyond what's going on with Terrion or the injuries that are currently on the roster, that position is extremely important to have depth at. And again, I think the Lions, granted, it's not like there's anyone out there right now, but I think that's why the Lions have to make sure they address that position at some point really in the draft next year.
Don't forget Rake. I got Rake.
Oh my God, man.
Hey, I mean, look, he has not played. I mean, right, he's barely played the past 2 seasons. I know Brad Holmes has said some good things about him, but if you were projecting this depth chart right now, it's DJ Reed and Terrion Arnold that's your outside cornerbacks. You're probably putting Rocky Sin as the number 3 guy, but Rakestraw is going to be be at some point this offseason, the way the secondary looks right now. So, Isian's obviously in the mix. Thomas Harper, if those are your 4 safeties, Rakestraw's maybe your backup slot guy. So he's 1 injury away from playing a really significant role on the field.
Yeah, we shall see. Last couple from me, Dave. In your opinion, because we all know, like, looking to the draft, we all expect the Lions to get a tackle of some sort in the first round. But take tackle off the board. In your opinion, what are the Lions' priorities in this year's draft? And do you think that Brad will get aggressive in this draft? We've seen him do it before, in terms of trading up for guys. Do you see that in the plans for the draft this year?
Possibly. He definitely, you're right, he's been aggressive. He went up to get Terrion Arnold. Obviously he went up to get Jamison Williams. He's made some of those moves, that when he sees his guy, he pulls the trigger to go get him. And I think that's, an admirable quality. Like, I like that approach. The problem with that this year is that, the Lions only have 2 top 100 picks. They don't have a third rounder. So, I don't know how much you are, how valuable that 4th or 5th round choices are to help you move up in round 1 or round 2. And Brad has certainly not shown the, taste for mortgaging the future in future draft picks. So it might be tough to move up. As I look at the draft a month out, I think the sweet spot where the Lions are picking in round 1 probably will be the offensive tackle market, right? There's 5, 6, 7 guys that could be first round picks, offensive linemen, and the Lions are likely to miss out on the first couple, right? That first wave, but at 17, you can get a starter. Taylor Decker went 16th. Jeff Backus went 18th. Gosder Sherilis went 17th. You can get a long-term starting tackle at 17. At 50, is that defensive end? Is that cornerback? I mean, those would be the next 2 biggest needs in my eyes. And then you got a few 4th-round choices. So maybe it's where the depth of the draft is, who you think may have a medical concern or another concern that knocks him down a peg. A player that you like that you may be able to get at one of those spots. Safety is a position that, there's some depth. Linebacker, there's some depth where those guys go 3rd, 4th round. So maybe you can hope to get those guys in round 4. But I would put the needs at, offensive tackle, defensive end, and cornerback would be number 3 for me right now.
Yeah, if they have injury concerns, that makes him a Brad Holmes guy at that point.
Absolutely.
We look into him more at that point, but go ahead, man. Sorry about that.
Who did we just sign that hasn't played in like 2 years?
Peyton Turner.
There you go. Peyton Turner. All right.
Who?
We'll see.
But, Brad sort of has this MO, right? Like he, top of the draft, he the surest best bet he can find, right? These guys that he wants to make sure he hits whatever is there. If it's a home run, it's a home run. If it's a double, it's a double, okay? And then the next wave is like guys that have first-round talent that fall because of injury concerns, right? The Josh Pascals or Levi Onwuzurike's or players like that, Ennis Rakestraws, that maybe the Lions grade a little bit higher than others, but are available only for that reason. That's his MO. And then it's some of those developmental guys, Gio Manu, Hendon Hooker, Broderick Martin, and then it's, rounding out your roster with some other, players that you need to fill holes with.
Special teams.
Hey,
Special teams guys.
But after 5 years, that's, we have this blueprint of what Brad's done, and that's sort of how he's attacked most drafts.
Dave, thanks so much for coming on, man. What'd you think of McGonigal and the Tigers yesterday?
I didn't even get to watch it. The Terrion Arnold stuff was dropping at 4:00. That's when they were sending out that FOIA request. So I was writing at 4. Then my daughter had a basketball banquet, so I was over there for a couple hours.
I get
Came home, and Terrion was hopping on a Twitch stream and got on that. Helped my son with some homework, watched college basketball, and it was kind of a long day. And,
God bless you.
You didn't win a square, Maz, but I think you got one in you this year.
I know I do, Dave, and you got a Black Rock coming your way as well. I'll make sure you get that. Hey guys, if you want a great book to check it out, Detroit Lions: An Illustrated Timeline by Dave Burkett. Get it anywhere you get a book. Just go to Amazon. You get it in a half an hour probably. Dave, thanks so much for coming on, and we'll talk to you next time, my man.
Thanks, Dave.
All right,
Thanks,
we'll
Dave.
see you guys. Yep, no problem.
Take care. Dave Burkett, Detroit Lions beat writer for the Free Press. See, man, we got the scoop.
Yeah, we do.
We got the scoop. This man worked, and he watched that Twitch.
Yeah,
you see what these guys have to go through. He had to read 350 texts.
Right, 101 pages.
101 pages from these guys. These guys are a bunch of knuckleheads.
Yeah, man.
Erase the text like they're going to disappear anyway. Haven't they learned yet that what you put out there ain't going anywhere?
No, sir. That's why you shouldn't put it out.
But we will try anything to delete it somehow, some way.
Honest to God, man.
But once again, we gotta wait this out. We gotta get all the details. I know. But there's a lot of people already like, oh, TA's guilty and stuff like that. We gotta just chill.
It doesn't matter if he's guilty or not. If one of these guys sings.
Yeah, and
he's gonna be pulled in at least, and he might be not guilty after a while, but he's not gonna be playing.
Yeah, no, for sure. And not saying that I condone it at all, but I'm not naive enough to think that stuff like this doesn't happen, especially when you stealing from rich people and taking allegedly it's $100,000 worth of stuff.
I know.
Like, things happen.
He wanted to get his stuff back.
If you're Terry and Arnold, you can't be the one to initiate that, and if they find that he was physically or even like orchestrated this stuff, paid people to kidnap and beat up these people, then he's probably gonna have to sit down, and then if you catch my drift. So
we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, I hope it don't come to that. I hope it don't come to that.
Hey, people make mistakes, man. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got murdered.
Nobody. Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. Because it could have went way south.
JB, where are we going, my man?
Let's see. Did we do Superior Lending?
We did not.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we did that. So let's do Planet Fitness and Art and Jake's. But first, let me clear up these super chats. Shout out to everyone sending them in, and shout out to Gold Crown as well for sponsoring them. We got $20 from J. Rod Sayers. He sends in.
Jared, shout out.
I know what he's saying.
Oh, yeah. Grand Valley State Lady Lakers are the D2 ship Saturday, 3 p.m. on ESPN Plus. Show some love for this team and my brother, head assistant coach Phil Sayers, 98 grad of East Detroit High School. His dad passed away last April, so this will be very special.
I know. The Lady Lakers trying to repeat as champs. They are in the final, man. So congrats to them. Anchor up, ladies. Anchor up.
There you go. Shout out.
Let's get it, ladies. And we got $4.99 from what's this? Matt?
Somebody.
Yeah.
Matheson or Rathburn. Yeah.
Rathburn. Shout out to him. Maz, I heard a rumor Neil was messing with your cable package.
Neil! You got to put that picture up that Chris sent us.
You was messing with your cable package?
Come on, Neil.
It was Neil.
Get off
Neil.
Shout out Rathburn. Yeah, I got to get that thing from our text. But yeah, let's go to break.
You got it, man. I'll tell you about Art and Jake's. March Madness is here, guys. It's Michigan State, both playing today. The games start a little bit later today, and we are going to be at Art and Jake's in Sterling Heights today. For Michigan and Michigan State, Sweet 16 matchups. We'll be bringing you live every bracket-busting moment, wall-to-wall screens alongside the best food and drinks in town. Get your crew. Head on over to Art and Jake's in Sterling Heights. Join Woodward Sports for tonight's Sweet 16. It's March Madness at Art and Jake's. And then tomorrow, you get back to the gym. This is for everyone. Over 2,700 clubs nationwide in 50 Metro Detroit, with 50 in Metro Detroit alone. Access to the Black Card Spa, where you can recover with hydro massage. I've been in those chairs. They are unbelievable. Other innovative amenities. Bring a free guest anytime. Just $24.99. That price has not changed. That's all it takes. We're all strong on this planet. We're in the Planet Fitness Studios, right? It's Planet Fitness.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Head to WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
buying a home or refinancing one is a big decision. Just like in sports, you need the right team behind you. That's why we're proud to welcome Supreme Lending to the Woodward Sports family as a full-service lender. They boast a 99% close-on-time rate, 97% customer satisfaction score, and the game changer, it's a big one. If you go for an eligible loan, if you apply for one, mention Woodward Sports, they will give you up to $500 off your appraisal. To score this deal, call the numbers on that screen. Talk to Chad and Chris at Supreme Lending today. Make sure you tell them Woodward Sports sent you. Welcome back. Woodward Sports. Maz in for Sean. KG in the house. JB. You got him for another 10 minutes at least. Damon in the sound booth.
It was Neil.
There he is. Neil. It was Neil all along. What did I tell you guys?
Neil look like he going Super Saiyan right there.
Hey,
That's
Chris
crazy.
Vogel, thank you for the good stuff, man. All the pictures. You're giving John effing Lord a run for his money, by the way.
Yeah.
You are. We're gonna play a mystery game. I'm not sure what this game is, but for more, we go to the massage chair and sitting in it today, none other than KG, otherwise known as Kentucky Green.
Thank you, sir. And it's not a mystery game because you gave it away earlier. We're doing over-unders. So this is the first time we've done over-unders, so shout out. We got a Tigers edition. So I know a lot of people riding high right now. So we got some good old Tigers over-unders. And we start
We're all going to play this.
Yes, we're going to go around the room.
David, you got to wake up.
We're gonna get.
Drink, I'm good.
Yeah, you all get. Hey, take some of them Thrive pouches we got in there.
Make sure your mic is on.
Hey, but no. So we're gonna go around the room. We'll get answers from everyone, and you can give a short explanation as to what you feel about it. But
don't forget, Chad, I'm giving away stuff today too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get those chats in. But we start with Sir Tarek Skubal. Some view him to be treasonous because he turned his back on Team USA.
Not yet.
In the World Baseball Classic. But a lot of talk about his innings pitched. Tarek Skubal in 2025 pitched 195.1 innings.
Yes.
Skubal, over under 180 innings pitched for 2026.
180. He did 195 last year?
195.1, yes.
He's going over.
He's going over.
He will pitch over 180.
But if he keeps leaving in the sixth inning.
Well, so what?
I'm just saying.
He got 74 pitches in.
Yeah, he did.
All right. I'm going to say over.
All right.
Over on that.
Okay.
I mean, it's the first game of the year, for God's sake. You're up 8-0.
I understand. I'm just saying.
I don't think you do.
All right. No, you one of them people. Oh, why didn't you go extra inning? I'm just asking questions.
I'm good.
Damon, we'll go to you. Over under Tarek Skubal 180 innings pitched this year.
Over. I think you got to push the throttle a little bit this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Jay Bizzle, what you got, man? 180 innings pitched for Skubal. Over under.
Give me the over as well on this one. I definitely think you gotta do more. And obviously he's I don't know what just fell over there, but
that was a Ron Holland headless bobblehead.
right.
That just fell.
Yeah, you just got to do more, and I think he sees this Tiger team as a potential playoff push and run. So yeah, we're gonna need more from you.
I think it's gonna be over as well, but it might not be like crazy over the 180 number because if the bullpen holds up like we expect them to, and with the kind of depth that you got, in your starting rotation now, maybe Skubal doesn't have to go as long. But I definitely see him going over on that. And speaking of Tarek Skubal, we're going to stay on him for the second one. Skubal in 2025 had 241 Ks.
Okay.
Skubal, over under for 2026, 227 Ks. Over or under?
Over.
Over?
Over. The guy wants $500 million, right? You better strike out some more than that.
All right.
500 million? You need more strikeouts than that. He'll hit it, and he's going to win the Cy Young again.
All right. Damon Skubal, over under 227 Ks this year. He had 241 last year, and I think he had 229 the year before that.
That's good homework.
That sounds about right. Yeah, I'd go over.
You go over?
Yeah, I'd go over.
Okay.
Not maybe like 4 or 5 more. Not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you. JB, Tarek Skubal, over under 227 Ks.
Give me the over. You want the money, you got to perform.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get it from here though. But he wants the money. He ain't gonna get it from here. I think it's over as well. I mean, he's a dog. Even if he's pitching 5 innings, he's gonna give you 10 plus strikeouts. Right. He's the man. Shout out to Terry Scoobel.
The only thing that would stop him is Scott Boras.
Yeah, no, that's actually true. We move on to number 3, another pitcher that we're very fond of in this town, Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander in 2025, a 3.85 ERA.
Wow.
Verlander, over under 3.5 ERA for the 2026 season.
I'm over again.
Over?
Yeah, I'm over. I mean, he's what,
you think he's 4? What do you?
He's 43 years old. If he gives me just under a 4 ERA, I'll be happy.
Okay.
I will. Just stay healthy. Give us as many games as you can, but give us the leadership and the coaching and that's what I want from JV this year.
Nah, I definitely agree with that. Damon, Verlander, over under 3.5 ERA for the year.
Under. I think we're
Wow.
with Chris Fetter. I think that's gonna, make some adjustments, and I think we'll get there with that. So.
I like that answer, kid. I like that answer. JB, Verlander, over under a 3.5 ERA for the season.
Over. I'm sorry. My man's getting older. Age is a factor here. He's going to make some mistakes. We just got to learn that. But as Matt said, we just need you for leadership in the locker room.
That's it.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. I think it's right on the money. I think he will have a 3.5.
Did you do wins?
No, I didn't.
JV wins?
I didn't do JV
I'll do
wins.
it. I'm going to say over under 10 wins. Go around the room. JV.
Go ahead, Damien. You go first.
10.
10 exactly?
10 exactly.
Okay. I'll go over. I'll say like 12.
Wow.
Yeah. I think he, bro, coming back home, man. He, like he said, Chris Fetter is going to work with him. He's going to change some things. I'm really liking Verlander this year. I am, man.
How about you, Jay?
Under.
Yeah.
Sorry.
God
Under.
damn, JB.
Under.
The optimist JB, man. Gotta love it.
I'm going over 11.
11.
All right, man. Here we go. Dylan Dingler. A guy that we're very fond of, young kid, had a home run yesterday.
Yes, sir.
In 2025, Dylan Dingler hit 13 home runs.
Oh, I don't.
Dylan Dingler, over under 20 home runs for 2026. What we looking like, man?
You're killing me.
I'm sorry.
Why'd you jump at the 20?
Because, I mean, I think 20 is achievable.
I'll say under. My first under.
Okay.
I'm going to say right around 17, 18.
17, 18?
Yeah.
I need to see more improvement than that. But
he's
Damon, what you got?
Definitely over with Eddie McGonigal to the lineup. I feel like he's going to see more good pitches. I think. So definitely, I'm going to say around 21.
21?
Nice.
21?
Yep.
All right. JB, over under 20 homers for Dylan Dingler.
Under. I'm sorry. Under. He'll get close, but it's still under. I'm at least 18.
Man, y'all selling my dog short, bro. I got 25 bombs for the kid this year.
Greg Thomas says 25 home runs.
Yeah, hey, shout out Greg Thomas. Me and you in lockstep. You already know I appreciate the love, but
Crazy Clown says Verlander's going to be Kenny Rogers from 06.
Hey,
How about that?
I'll take it.
Dante with a solid 2.6 ERA from a couple of minutes ago here.
For JV?
Yeah.
Oh, no
Looks that way.
2.6?
2.6.
Yeah, he ain't doing that, though. I like that. If he does, that'd be amazing, but I doubt he does that.
All right.
But no, I got Dylan Dingler hitting 25 bombs this year. Y'all got to expect more from the kid. He's supposed to have this great bat. He's playing at the catcher position. He's going to get some gimmies in there, so
all right.
I really think he'll hit it. But we move on to Spencer Torkelson. In 2025, he had 31 home runs. Torque over under 35 home runs for 2026.
You're killing me with these. When you jump these numbers up.
Sorry, man.
All right, I'm going to say under. He'll be 30 to 35, but he'll be under 35.
So about the same.
About the same.
All right, Damon.
About the same, 31.
About the same, 31. JB under.
That's about the same. I'm serious. I'm just trying to be realistic.
What are you going to say?
I'm going to say right. I think it's on the money, but I'll say over just for the exercise.
All right.
I mean, I want this Tiger offense to improve. And if you're going to improve, you got to hit some fucking home runs around here. But I'm interested to see what the chat going to say about Torque. Riley Green, we move on.
Oh, no.
Y'all, yeah, your favorite, man. I got two.
He's on my fantasy team. I just want people to know that.
All right. Well,
I carry him over year after year.
Let's see how much you believe in him, man. In 2025, he had 201 strikeouts.
Yes.
Over under for Riley Green in strikeouts, 190.
Under.
Okay.
Under.
I thought you said he didn't change his swing, though.
He didn't. It's game one. I'm going to give the guy a break. He's got 2 strikeouts so far. So 2 strikeouts, 162 games. That's 300 and some odd strikeouts, right?
Yeah.
320 strikeouts.
Yeah, it's a lot.
No, under.
All right. Damon.
160.
I'm going to go with what Broder said earlier, 175.
Okay.
Yeah, under.
That'd be a big improvement.
You remembered that, huh?
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Damon knows stuff, man. JB, over under Riley Green strikeouts at 190.
Give me the under on this one. Give me the under. I think he's learned. He'll step up and he'll learn at the plate a lot of different what to swing at, what not to.
He better, otherwise he's going to get pinch hit for by Jahmai Jones.
No, he's not. That was a mistake. But I got Riley Green going under, but maybe around 10 less strikeouts from that number, 180. He's going to strike. I mean, that's the name of the game.
Yeah,
that's just the type of swinger he is.
All right, we got to take a break so I can head out of here.
Oh, yeah. Totally forgot.
We'll pick it up when you get in the
Yeah,
booth.
I only got a couple more, so we'll do
pick
that.
it up. Where do you want to go here, JB?
Let's hear from Pure Psychiatrics.
We will, man, because if you listen to this show every day, you probably got some mental issues, man.
Hell yeah.
You need to talk them out with someone. We talk about sports every day, wins, losses, pressure, expectations, but real life, that's not always easy. At Woodward Sports, you're never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you, not a cookie cutter plan. They want to get in there and actually relate to you and get to know you on a personal level. With 16 locations in Michigan, 2 in Ohio, they make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you've ever been thinking about taking that first step, visit PurePsychMI.com.
And prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody.
This guy's got a hot girl. Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball. Head to woodwardsports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. Woodwardsports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you too. Shop online at woodwardsports.com.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Hey guys, corporations, the government, even your insurance company will do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. They're out to get you. You know that. So when something goes wrong, make Ven Johnson your first call. Get a fighter in your corner. This guy right here. Call Ven today at ThenFights.com.
And Lady James.
I don't usually get to see So I'm watching the Lady Jane's background here. We're in Birmingham on the corner of Brown and Woodward. And I'm watching this guy get a scalp massage for about the last 15 minutes. And he's got the towel on his face. So he's going to get a shave as well. It looks so awesome. So guys, I'm telling you, we like things uncomplicated, like Lady Jane's haircuts for men. Walk in, sign in, before you know it, you're handsome and clean. Lady Jane's, they're open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Trust me, it's wicked awesome. Wicked. Welcome back to Woodward Sports. Shawnee B and Maz in the morning. Sean's got the day off, well deserved. We got KG. JB just left. We're going to miss him. Damon in the sound booth. We try to keep him from being bored. You good?
My man falling asleep in there.
Damon, you good?
Fired up.
Okay, he's fired up.
How you feel? Fired up.
Back to the over-under game with KG. You got a couple left in there, buddy?
Yeah, I got a couple left.
Okay.
Two people that, we kind of
got super chats to read, too.
Oh, yeah, we do. We will get to those. Last two for the over-under game, two guys that, we are very fond of here in this town. I'm talking about first Javi Baez. Javi, in 2025,
hallelujah,
had a 257 batting average. Javi, over-under a 250 batting average for 2026. What we got?
Over. El Mago.
Woo.
I'm betting on El Mago. I got an El Mago jersey at home.
What number you got?
He's batting 260.
Oh, wee.
And his OPS is going to be 700 this year.
If he do
not
that,
in the 500s. It's going to be in the 7. He was your best playoff hitter.
He was.
And this is his last year here in Detroit, from what we understand, from what we know.
Contract year.
So if he wants to make some more money, he knows what to do.
Yeah, that is true. Damon, over under a 250 batting average for Sir Javi Baez.
I'm going to go over at 263.
Oh, shit.
He's got exact numbers.
God damn.
I love it.
Bro, if he do that, we go into the World Series. I ain't going to lie to you. I think he's going to go over, but 252, 253. I love Javi, though. It's the aura. It's not the numbers for Javi. It's the aura that he brings when he steps on the field.
Plus, he keeps Neil entertained.
No, he absolutely does, man. But our last one here, I don't have a reference for Sir Kevin McGonigal, but just based on his game yesterday, I had a lot of hits, had some doubles in there, RBIs. Over under Kevin McGonigal, 125 hits for 2026.
I'm going to say over. I love what this kid brings. He's got that it factor. He looks like a baseball player, and I don't think he's going anywhere. Of course, he's going to have some downtime here. This is Major League Baseball. Pitchers are going to figure him out. They know he's going to be swinging at the first pitch. They're not going to give him much to hit coming up. Starting tonight, Michael King on the hill for San Diego. We'll see how it goes tonight, but I'm going over. I believe in this kid.
All right, Damon, over under 125 hits for Sir Kevin McGonigal.
I'm going to go with over.
Damn.
I think he's got the plate discipline to do it.
Hey, I'm not mad at that at all, bro. I'm going over to Slapfest. I don't care. Woo-hoo. You see that shit yesterday. Hey, I'm going over. I think 150 is the number for Mr. Kevin McGonigal in his first season.
Damn.
That'd be amazing.
I love it, Kenny. Kentucky, I mean.
Yep, thank you.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That was a good game.
Yeah, thank you. We'll do it again. When Sean is here. Oh, I know Sean have a blast.
Oh, yeah. No question. All right, so where were we? We got the Final Four. We got March Madness going today. Yep. Obviously, the Sweet 16. Four teams punched their ticket yesterday to the Elite Eight. You know them and love them. Iowa, Illinois. Who else did it? Illinois did it. Arizona and Purdue. So 3 Big Ten teams out of the 6 have punched their ticket into the Elite Eight. Tonight, you got Michigan playing Alabama. Hot shooting Alabama. Michigan a 9.5-point favorite tonight. They tip off about 7:35.
Yeah.
Following that game in Washington, D.C., 9:45-ish. Michigan State and UConn. UConn a lukewarm 1.5-point favorite. Don't forget, we're going to be at Art and Jake's in Sterling Heights this afternoon into the evening. So make sure you join us there. Now, read some super chats for you before we get to the Pistons.
No, absolutely. Got to talk about the Pistons. But shout out to everybody contributing super chats. Absolutely appreciate y'all. Without y'all, none of this is possible. We start with, we picking up from
Freddie Felt.
Yeah, Freddie Felt, 3 1/3. Shout out my dog. You know how I feel about you. Getting Rodman jersey signed by the Worm tonight.
The Worm must be doing must be doing something.
Yeah, it's probably a signing.
In Indiana somewhere?
Yeah, probably. I can see it. Shout out to Dennis Rodman, though. We got mad love for him.
You know that Freddie Felt will go to the Final Four at the Dome.
Yeah, I think he does have tickets.
Yeah,
he's going to
be going to that. Maybe we'll join him if Michigan makes it.
Yeah, we'll get some content from him.
Right.
Absolutely. Shout out Freddie.
Content? I said maybe we'll join him.
Oh, hey, I'm down for that,
I'll
too.
drive.
Yeah, okay, cool.
All right.
We skipping work?
Yeah.
All right.
No, it's on a Saturday.
Hey, I'm with you.
Work.
You already know I need a break.
Okay.
Let's shout out to LaBartney real quick. $5 from him. Shout out Freddie. I have a bunch of signed Rodman jerseys.
Nice.
That dude is awesome. He absolutely is awesome.
All right.
My boy went to North Korea for no reason at all. He's a special human being.
All right. What was I going to say? All right. I'm going to give something away now. I am going to give away. Well, Detroit DC can't win, right? Is he in Florida?
Yeah, he is in Florida.
You know what? I can give him BlackRock.
All right, hold on. We got another super chat that just came in.
Go ahead.
So we can't count the votes just yet. Shout out to Bada Bing Bada Boomin'.
Yeah.
Hell of a name. Javi has a $5 super chat. Javi has only batted over 257 6 times in his 13-year career. 5 of those came in his first 5 years. He's not batting over 257. Love me some Javi, though. I'm trying to tell y'all he not, but
good call, man. Good call.
Big
Boomin'.
facts.
Bada Bing, man. I've been to the Bada Bing many times. It's actually called Satin Dolls, by the way.
What is that? New York speak? What is that?
Bada Bing is from Sopranos, bro.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but that's an actual place is what you're saying?
It's in Jersey. It's called Satin Dolls.
Okay.
It's on Route 17, right there on the highway.
Satin Dolls, so a strip
Satin
club.
Dolls, yeah.
Okay.
Back in the day.
You used to frequent strip clubs?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, man. I don't know. I'll be wondering about your early life, man.
Really?
You don't do a lot of stuff, so.
You didn't know.
I didn't know you got down like that.
You didn't know it. I'll tell you off the air.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, don't get in trouble.
I'm not. All right, I'm going to give the BlackRock away. BlackRock Friday giveaway for the best super chat of the day. You're winning a $50 a BlackRock gift card for all your BlackRock restaurants and grill locations in Michigan. It's going to our guy, Detroit DC. KG time off request to wife for the Toledo game. Put it in now, he says.
Oh, my God.
So if you want to go see the Toledo Mud Hens and Max Clark, please put in your time request.
I will.
Right now.
I'm filling out the paperwork as we
speak.
With
your lady.
I think he is in Florida, so I don't know if we can get this to him. DC, let us know.
Yeah, so maybe he can take a drive in.
Yep. He come not from Florida though.
Well, he might be visiting.
Yeah, true. But if you can't accept that, we'll have to pick another one. So
John Effing Lord says Maz owned the strip club.
You was in there throwing money, man.
Bada Bing Bada Boomin' says Maz was our best customer. Put some kids through college. Bada Bing Bada Boomin', you're going to the Grand Slam Festival.
Hey!
How about it, man? You are joining us on opening day at the Grand Slam Festival. Make sure you join us there. We'll be there all day long, at least for the morning parts. What are you laughing at now?
This super chat that came in from Tabsaw. Shout out to him.
What is it?
Maz definitely said wowza in Satin Dolls.
I did. Yeah. No question about it, buddy. Tabsaw, I did say that a few times. But bada boom, bada boomin', you're going to join us at the Grand Slam Festival on opening day next Friday. We'll be there at 8. The tent opens at 9. KG, you're going to put it on the how he gets it?
Absolutely.
You're going to email Brendan at, Anson. Anson at woodwardsports.com. Anson at woodwardsports.com. And Detroit, DC, you're going to hit up Brendan Bomarito for your card. We'll get in touch with you. Don't you worry. You're going to go to BlackRock Bar and Grill. Hey, before we go, Pistons last night beat down the Pelicans like they should.
Yeah.
They had that heartbreaker.
They were shorthanded, though. Make no mistake. They were very shorthanded.
That heartbreaker the night before against Atlanta.
Yeah.
The tip-in that JD missed, he made up for it last night. 30-10. They win at 129-108. They won 8 of their last 10, guys.
Amazing.
That's without Cade. 8 of their last 10.
In case you forgot that the Pistons are a good team top to bottom.
But they're playing garbage right now.
I get that.
Except Atlanta yesterday. So Kevin Huerter, 22 points.
Yuck.
Maybe he's getting a shot.
No, he is. He is.
Happy.
That was a really good showing from him. The game previous, I said that was his best game as a Piston. This has superseded that. Shout out to him, man. We absolutely need it. Like, just flat out. We need that. And especially when Cade comes back, we need that scoring off the bench. So
Danis Jenkins, 19 for him again.
Amazing.
He's been great.
He has.
I know people made fun of him. I know Anson led the charge, calls him Anus Jenkins. Not A-N-U-S, but A-N-N-I-S. Anyway, guy plays great, especially when Cade's not on the court. The guy's a hustler. And you know who he played for in college? St. John's.
Yes, sir.
So that means St. John's is going to win today against Duke.
I hear you.
I'm telling you right now.
JB finna be mad over the weekend. I can't wait.
Duke is getting knocked out tonight. And then it's going to be St. John's and either MSU or UConn. I don't know how to separate that game tonight.
I think MSU gonna get it done.
They probably are. The spread tells me that they favor MSU.
Yeah.
It's a 1.5 only.
It's their toughest game to this point.
UConn had just drove down the street to Washington, D.C. Not a long drive. And Michigan State, of course, coming from here to go to D.C. Still not bad, but a late start tonight, 9:45.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In case you missed it yesterday, the Frozen Four, Michigan State knocked out. Guess who? UConn.
Oh.
They beat them 2-1.
Foreshadowing.
They get Wisconsin in tomorrow's regional final tonight. This afternoon, Michigan against Bentley. They're the only team that came over from Boston. So they get Bentley in the Albany region. The defending champion, Western Michigan Broncos, plays Minnesota State today, both getting a chance to get to their regional finals. Now, there's your Frozen Four update.
All right.
I got a little LeBron story for you.
Oh, God, here we go.
You might have I think you have the graphic. Look for a LeBron graphic for me.
Yep, I got it.
This is it. Put it up.
What is this?
Wide belief that LeBron James will not be in L.A. next season. Now, I know people have said that.
Shocker, right?
Okay. The Warriors and Cavs, the most likely landing spots for the old man. And Vegas and Seattle will have teams, not this next year, but the year after. When I'm telling you, LeBron will be part of that Vegas team.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way.
Yeah, he'll have ownership stake.
So you believe this?
Absolutely, and I think he'll go play with Steph because he has been wanting to play with Steph for a long time. So I think the Golden State.
How can I root for the Warriors then?
Yeah, you're gonna have to find a way because Steph and LeBron together, that's gonna be an interesting combo. But I think they're gonna make it happen, and that'll be kind of like the Warriors' last stand, I guess.
I think they had their last stand.
I think they did too.
But you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
You get LeBron, then it's like, all right, this is probably your last.
You don't think he goes back to Cleveland and finishes his career there?
He did all he can do for Cleveland, and I think that they kind of set up pretty well. They don't need LeBron. So I think it's a situation. He goes to Golden State. You go be with Draymond and Steph for a season and just try to get the most out of that you can. It may be Steve Kerr's last stand as well because I know he's wearing out his welcome over there in Golden State as well. So
hey, Alan Barnes says LeBron needs to retire after this year. Listen, we all know when it's time for him to retire, we're all going to know about it.
Yeah, of course.
He'll have a retirement patch.
Tour, yeah.
He might even wear like a retirement beanie during the game. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
he's
we're
going
all
on the
going to
tour.
know about it.
He's going on the tour. But
he's definitely going to go on a tour.
I mean, you give him credit. I mean, the Lakers been surging until they ran into us, of course. But they've been surging. They, third or fourth seed in the West right now. So you never know. I don't think they're getting close to an NBA championship. But you got to give them credit for hanging in there.
Me too.
Yeah.
Steve O Baby says, KG, can you imagine LeBron as a Detroit Piston?
I have imagined that a long time ago. It's not happening anytime soon. So.
You wouldn't want him, would you?
Not at this point. Not at this
Duncan Stewart says, come to Detroit. I got Cade down, big man.
But, I mean, Cade and LeBron, I mean, that's eye-raiser. But at this point, I wouldn't want LeBron.
DNC ENT says he's going home to Cleveland on a minimum deal.
I can see it. I just don't think they need it.
I'm going to pick Cleveland as his destination.
And every time he goes to Cleveland, it's cool, for the time that he's there, but he gets irritated with the front office.
But will they let him bring his kid with him?
I'm sure, maybe. I don't know.
Is he even on the team, or is he on the G League?
I think he's still on G League roster. Bronny? Yeah, he's still on G League roster.
So he's not on the Lakers team?
No, they call him up every now and again.
What a farce that was.
What a farce that was. I mean, it's a rare thing to play with your kids, so I get it. And when you LeBron, yes, I'm bringing my fucking kid to the league. I'm sorry.
Hey, guys, we're loaded today. sports watchers' dream today. March Madness continues. Sweet 16. Art and Jakes and Sterling Heights. Michigan and Michigan State both playing their games to get to the Elite Eight. Be there or be square. Tigers playing tonight as well. You get to see Framber Valdez as a member of the Detroit Tigers. I want to thank everybody here. Start with KG, my man.
Yes, sir.
JB, thank
you.
Damon, appreciate you coming in and hooking us up and taking care of business, man. Shawnee, enjoy your day off. Go get your his and her massages and do what you do, my man. Hey, it's Maz. I hope to see you guys at Sterling Heights a little bit later.
Yep.
Art and Jakes, make sure you be nice to everybody today, all right? Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon right here on Woodward Sports.
Coming up next, episode of Larry and Juice.
Oh, look at Larry and Juice. Thank you to whoever
Stay
said that.
tuned.
Thank you to whoever said that. I'm guessing that's a John F. and Lord deal.
I
Larry
think so.
and Juice. Coming up next, you know what you got. You got Big D Energy, and then you got Braylon and Shep. I think Answer's on that show today, so you know it'll be even extra fun today. And then the heavies after that. See you at Sterling Heights, Art and Jakes, guys. Go blue, go green and white.